I remember driving around, trying to think of each and every way that I could maybe get my ass up at this time.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode. So today we are going to go pick up some retrofitted headlights. He's going to take these plus cash for his retrofitted ones. It's got the double halos, and then it's got that that LED strip, and it has with full-on show mode and all that and stuff, etc., etc. But we have to drive Ruby since the fucking Kia is in pieces. I'm gonna take Ruby instead, but we're taking the front bumper off because I do not want to break that shit. And yeah, we're gonna take the front bumper off, we're gonna fill up on gas, and then we'll head out to LA. All right, so bumper is off, and let's go head off, get some gas, and hopefully I don't break the radiator support. Let's go. All right, so this will be the first long drive I've done with Ruby in a long time. So with like about 2 months. So first long drive in about 2 months. We'll see how this goes. No front bumper, so I don't hear any more scraping. I probably will get the IPL front bumper. But in the meantime, let's hope she makes it to LA and back in one piece. What up, what up? Oh shit. So,
I've never seen fucking those taillights.
oh, you need one off. Ruby surprisingly made it, no problems. Fuck, if I would have known the driveway was this steep, I would have just said the Chevron right here. Chevron was a lot easier.
You did those fenders yourself?
Yeah.
It's OEM fender?
Yeah. Oh yeah, so the back part is G35 and then this is the G37. So this part right here is the G37. And it's like molded on right here. Still need to do the bundle work, but yeah, all metal. It was the only way to do it because I needed to fit the A-pillar in the door.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hell yeah, that's true. You're so fucking low. Two, we'll go right now.
Don't tell me. All right, guys. So these are the headlights.
This is dirty.
You guys have it. So we're gonna swap out headlights right now, and we're gonna try to make these work on my car so I could drive back. Otherwise, I'm fucked. So let's get to it. All right, so
disconnect these. I have them tucked down through here.
for sure.
And then the wiring, I brought it out. I had it tucked under the intake. And it literally just goes red and black to black. Literally all it has.
Okay.
Then you just have to download the app. And then the connection for these are down here. It's the same thing though. You just plug it. This is a wire for those.
For sure.
Easy. It took me like 5 minutes to do it.
Be careful with your fenders. I'm like, I don't want to break that shit. Okay. Yeah, I just had to be more aggressive with it.
The strip is this one.
Okay. All right, so these LEDs, the ones that I put on these headlights, we rewired them back to how it was, and like in my previous video, how I was saying how they should be wired, because I mean, original headlights on original G37 work perfectly fine. So we rewired them back to the 2 cables that go into the ballast, and voila, they both work. So right now I need to figure out how I'm gonna wire my headlights. They're in there, but they're connected to the actual wiring of the LEDs, or of the cable that would go to the ballast. So they cut the connection off and they hardwired it. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tap into the 2 cables that go into that were supposed to go to the ballast and connect them into the connection that goes into the G35. All right, guys, so we got one headlight. So I might end up going home just with the halos on because they're really super fucking bright. And as you guys can tell, So we're trying to wire it. So we hardwired it to the battery right now. All that excess cable we just tucked away right here. That way only these are out once we put the cap back on. Oh shit. And something like that. So at least only these will be out. Right now we're gonna run the second wire, that one down there. And I think, I'm not sure exactly where, probably down here by the rest of this shit. Run it right down below and into the second headlight. Alright, so we're putting these headlights on as well. Boom.
Yeah, the bolts.
Yeah, they're in my pocket. Hold on. Looking that shit. Put this in. Trying to avoid getting any wires in here, so wires are coming right here like this and straight down through here, and we're just gonna zip tie them to the existing wires. Well guys, the LEDs are bright, but they're not that bright, so wish me luck. I don't get pulled over on my hour and a half, or from here I think I'm probably like an hour and 10 minutes away from home. Yeah, an hour 10 minutes away from home. Hopefully I don't get pulled over. Home stretch guys, we're almost home. We are home guys. So we finally made it home in one piece. Luckily, we did not get pulled over. It's kind of like a pretty good example of how bright these halos are, but they're not bright enough to actually be driving in the road. I could have gotten pulled over, but I mean, right here in the video, you can even see the reflection of the halo, like right there. But they look bright, but they're not that bright. I could still get pulled over. And yeah, that would have been all bad. I need to figure out how to wire up that main headlight, and then we could have that looking nice. And we are gonna open these up. We're gonna remove this wire, and we're gonna start it from down here below, off to the side and up, instead of how it is right now. But that will be later on. For now, I just want this projectors, the main LED bulb to work, so I could drive this thing at night. Alright guys, so it is the next morning. Damn, these headlights do make a difference compared to the last ones. But we're gonna go head off and get an axle for the Kia, because apparently this axle got stripped and it wouldn't go into the new bearing. So we're gonna go get a new axle and come back and fix that shit. And then after that is done, we're gonna come back and we're gonna try to wire up these headlights. Pick up the axle. We got Ruby right here. Damn, she looks so good. Bumper definitely scraping. You guys could tell. Super good. I love the headlights. Big ass difference to what they were. So get this workout in. Chest day on the last day of 2019. From the gym, George just showed up, so he's gonna help me wire the headlights. Damn. We were trying to figure out which connection connects to the headlight. So it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see if I can show you guys. Leave the LED bulb right there. I think, yeah, that captures it in the camera. So the black one goes with the black. And then the red one goes with the red. And that turns it on. So you guys can see, it turns it on. So we know that the red is the main power connection for the headlights, because after we connected it, George turned off the headlights into the quartz, and yeah, we were able to tell that that's the main headlight bulb. So main headlight bulb is this red one, and since these have the LED already inside the headlight, we figured it was they cut the connection that goes to the ballast and wired it straight to the LED. So we're just gonna tap this green wire and connect it to the red wire directly right here. So we're gonna plug these in like normal, and then we're just gonna tap the green wire and tap it into the red wire right here in the connection, and then the LED should work. Green wire that goes to the ballast down here, and we tapped into the red wire. That's the main power wire for the headlights on the G35 harness. So then right now we're gonna use this yellow cable, and we're gonna put these on each end, and then it'll connect right to each other. Makes wiring a lot easier using these T-tap connections. Alright, headlights are on.
Levanta tu headlight para conectarla.
Alright,
And then pull up.
headlights are on. Okay, there's that. The ground should be connected originally. And is it in?
Yeah, it's in.
It's not on. I think we might have to connect the ground too.
Te dije, güey.
Alright, so we're gonna have to add another connection like the yellow one and connect the ground directly as well.
Yep, told you, fool.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to add another connection for the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're in a little predicament here. So what the fuck? No, it's not even grabbing, huh?
No.
Wait, let me straighten it up.
Are they on? O se apagan?
So remember they turn off after a while? Try
A
to
ver, try, corre, préndele, güey.
Alright. Now they're on. Remember it was red with red. Oh, what the fuck?
Now it changed.
Now it's not red with...
No, it's not. It's,
What the fuck? So it was... At first it was black with black and red with red.
yeah.
Now it seems that it has to be black with black and then this white and green stripe over
Yeah.
here. But it doesn't look as bright, huh?
No.
Unless I have to turn on the car?
Try it. Oh, está ahí, güey.
Wait.
It's another one.
Which one's that one?
It's el de abajo.
But
So
it's still not as bright.
Bottom two connectors.
Yeah, so it's still not as bright. But let me start up the car and see if that helps get that red wire going again.
Yeah, aquí se prendió, güey.
Where?
These two bottom ones. Y si pones este and this one.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the headlights right there. Or, no, I said fucking fog light, wait. I'm gonna turn off the fog lights.
Yeah, turn them off. Yeah,
That was fog light?
yeah.
Okay, that was fog light. The bottom ones are fog light.
Turn on the headlights.
Headlights are on.
Headlights are on? Okay.
Yeah.
So, van a ser los two bottom ones.
But we don't want to connect it to the headlight way. I mean to the fog light. We want to connect it to the headlight.
There it is. That's your headlight.
That's headlight?
Yeah, that's headlight.
The two bottom ones.
Two bottom ones.
So the bottom one, the normal black one, better guys.
These two. Y este.
So we got the wrong red one.
Yeah.
Wait, but why did it turn on the first time with the main red one?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Quita estos, güey. Ponlo aquí, güey. Este. Y este. Estos dos.
Alright, so that's what we're gonna have to
Yeah.
do right now. We're gonna have to, instead of being this top red one, it's gonna be this blue and red one down here. So they're right next to each other. So we're just gonna move this one down here, over, and then hopefully this thing turns on. Alright. That's the hard part about all this shit, guys. It's the wiring. Alright, so unfortunately, we popped my fucking fuse for the headlights. So little clock trim is supposed to turn on when I turn on the headlights, but it's not even turning on either. So we heard a little pop earlier, and I think that's what blew. We heard, yeah, so we heard like a little pop, and I think that's what blew. It was the fuse. So we're gonna check right now to find out which one it is. All right, so we found the burnt fuse right here. It was a taillight fuse that's hidden in the back. If this shit even focuses. Oh my god, focus. Okay, there we go. So it was a taillight fuse that went out. This fuse is hidden in the back here. Usually it's a common problem for it to go as well because it gets wet. But tail lamp, that fuse went out. So I don't have any more fuses, but we're gonna take the one off the for the halos. We're gonna use that fuse instead. All right, so since I don't have any more 10s, we're using the 10 fuse that's supposed to go to the halos that goes in here. So we're gonna use that to replace that, and hopefully we don't fucking fry it again. All right, new fuse is in. All right, turn it on. Yeah, there we go.
Lo quemó otra vez, güey.
Yeah, I heard it. And this blinker turned on. It must be the way we have the shit connected in the front. Oh, I should just take this shit to stereo 1, huh?
No lo prende, güey.
I should just take it to stereo 1, huh?
Probably they can do a better wiring.
Yeah. Have them, but after we fix them. So I think that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna do.
Porque I don't know why it's burning the fucking fuses.
Yes, because we have all this shit connected right now. That's what I was saying. We should have connected the plug.
Yeah, lo que va a hacer, güey. Chispa el plug, güey.
All right, so I think at the end of all this shit, we blew the fuse again. We disconnected the main connection, but either way, there's no way to know now if they will work or not work. Especially now that we blew both the fuses. And yeah, we're out of fuses. We figured it did turn on when we were playing around with the ground and testing it out in the connections, but now it won't turn on. So I think, yeah, definitely gonna take it just stereo 1 and let them handle it. I know they do a lot better job at wiring everything. They were even the ones that wired up my my tail lights, so I could have the show mode with a switch inside the interior and all that. So blew the fuse again. Taillights don't even work anymore now. But yeah, like down there, that little black switch right there.
I have fuses, but they're the smaller ones.
All right, so luckily George had a couple fuses, so we're gonna replace it with one more 10. But this time we're not gonna have the main connection. As you guys, yeah, the main plug that's right there. And we're just gonna leave the LED, the main just the LED plug connected, and everything else is disconnected. So we're gonna replace this fuse again, and hopefully it works. All right, so the fuses that George had are too small. They're way too small compared to the normal one. So that one's blown. That one's too small. We took a 20 off the Kia. It's for the wiper, so we took that off. And now we're gonna try it out. Hopefully everything works out just fine. They're off, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's in.
You unplug it, right?
Huh?
Let's
Yeah, it's unplugged.
Right.
The two connections for the LED are still connected though.
Alright.
All right, check the. You can see the reflection of the hood. See if it turns on. On, and it's on. And it turned on.
You're good?
Taillights are on.
Yeah.
LEDs on. So that was the issue. It's just having the main connection connected. It was throwing off the whole thing and blowing the fuse. But at least now we know that not to connect the main plug. And that was the main connection, huh?
Yep. Yep, tail lights are working.
Perfectly?
Yep.
All right. So we just figured it out. Don't connect the main plug. But we're gonna connect this side as well, same way. And fuck, I think at the end of it, once I redo these headlights the way I want them, I'm just gonna have it sent to. I'm just gonna send the car to Stereo One and let them handle the entire wiring of the car, just so everything works perfectly, and I can have a switch for the show mode inside the car as well. All right, so finally they're both connected. I turn them off. Se cayó, no? So yeah, they finally work. But again, how I said, we're gonna open these up. We're gonna move this strip down below all the way across the bottom. And once the lenses are off, I'm gonna give the lenses to George. He's gonna clear coat them so they look a lot nicer. This lens looks really dirty because it got water inside. I'm not sure how the guy, the previous owner did that, but this lens looks fine. And yeah, once I have everything how I want it, I'm just gonna take it to Stereo One. They'll do a way better job with the wiring, so everything works perfectly the way it should. All right, so finally, after making a shit ton of mistakes, blowing fuses, etc., car's back together. I can actually drive it at night now properly. The next video will be, if I do another video about the headlights, will be about opening these things up, fixing that bottom LED strip that's gonna go like that instead of how it is right now, because I don't know, to me I just don't like that style. And having George clear coat both the lenses, making them look brand new. And yeah, and then like I said, after I have the headlights how I want them, I'm gonna take it to Stereo One and they're gonna finish up the wiring, make everything work OEM for me, like the same way they did with the taillights. And like always, thank you guys for always supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. So sooner or later, Ruby will be done. I still have to bond with the fenders, and actually that's it. I just need to bond with the fenders, apart from redoing the headlights. But apart from those two things, the car will almost be done. Hopefully by the end of January, the car will be done. Fenders will be bonded and smoothed out and ready for wrap. And yeah, hopefully within this upcoming month, the car will be complete. Again, guys, thank you for always supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.